Tyson versus Jones. Jones spent most of the fight clinching and trying to keep from getting separated from former heavyweight champion Tyson. The rounds were only 2 minutes, which helped Jones survive for 8 rounds without getting knocked cold by the much more powerful Tyson. Most of his shots were aimed at Jones' body rather than his head, and that was a clear hint he wasn't trying to knock him out. In the final round, Jones threw some speedy combinations but with no power on them. Tyson was still landing the much harder shots, but he wasn't going for Jones' head. The fight had no scores. The judges saw it as a draw.
Mike's
double left, and yet Jones absorbs.
This is where conditioning comes into play. Ooh, beautiful.
Again, the left hand, and Corona walking. But is it entertaining and exciting for the viewing public? Is that adrenaline? Oh, and there's an exchange.
I'll talk about it and be about it at the same time.
Oh, and Jones avoids that punch by
He's trying to be careful with those hands down.
Wise man once said uppercut has done so much damage over the years, and Tyson attacking Jones. And Jones had a very good uppercut in the day, and Jones trying to utilize the footwork, the speed, obviously.
I'm really impressed with Mike's fitness.
Oh, right in the body, and the referee encouraging them. 2 legends. Let's look sharp out there. Well, there's a sharp shot.
That's still Mike Tyson in there.
And Tyson avoids that punch. Coming up on the midpoint of round 5, and again, rattling Roy Jones. Jones ducking down and on the brakes. Mike Tyson picking Jones Jr.
Get out of there, though. Get out of there, Roy. Get out of there,
Hitting him on the ropes, and there again, the veteran
right here. This is how you handle it.
Tyson Mike Tyson trying to deliver. And we're in round number 6, scheduled for 8. In this, that's a shell of what they were in their prime. But Tyson left hook to the body, and Roy Jones again comes in, and Izzy, I know Mike Tyson's a bigger at a distance.
Yeah, right there, the dart. Whenever he throws that in the escape.
Fatigue, but still standing in there. And there's that right uppercut.
Get out the way.
And Jones Jr.
Missed it by that much.
Go work, man. That Tyson's face.
Yeah, he got way more footwork.
Exactly.
He's way more athletic.
Hoping to see a knockout, but there's Roy Godfather, hip-hop OG Snoop Dogg, and look at this. Hosted by Mario Lopez, and what an eclectic team on this eclectic night.
Okay, so definitely let them box.
Fatigue setting in for Roy Jones Jr. Wants to turn back the clock, but the clock is, what do you expect with a 54-year-old and 51-year-old? But Mike Tyson is bringing it. Roy trying to land, and I use the term fight loosely, an exhibition.
Okay, because I'm like, you can't run in this ring.
You can't even Tyson, and we saw a lot of action throughout the night. Let's tonight, Snoop, to these legends. Wow.
They both got off on that. Oh,
Holding up.
Get off there, Roy. Get off, Roy. Look at him. Get off, Roy.
Roy Jones Jr. trying to sum it up. Get him. Oh, and there's a double left. But it's Tyson who appears to have the victory. 30 seconds, and again, battering the body.
That was straight right there.
Coming in here.
I have respect for them just getting in the ring. And again, we needed to temper expectations. The exhibition is over. Mike Tyson.
Roy using his craftiness with the grappling, with getting Mike frustrated, and Mike able to still break loose with his head movement, miss shots and make him pay.
For what you expected.
Hey man, when I was a kid, 54 and 51 men with rocket chairs. So to see them out there doing their thing, that was
such a pleasure here tonight as Mike Tyson, Roy Jones Jr.
took some big shots, and he gave a lot of great shots tonight. I like the way he moved around. Like you said, he was crafty, he was short.
Paul versus Perry. Paul was a better boxer. This became noticeable from the first round. By round 3, the bout morphed from farcical to downright pitiful. Paul was untouchable. Perry did land a couple of punches, which was akin to finding loose change under the couch. Nice, but hardly impactful. As the rounds progressed, it was just more of the same. Paul jabbing, Perry wobbling, and the spectators wondering what sadistic twist would come next. The fight continued its painful trajectory until the referee, probably contemplating mercy more than duty, stepped in to end the farce in round 6.
That's where Perry can do his best damage if he can get Paul.
Landed on the temple of Jake.
Mike Perry does come alive when the going gets tough.
Right hand, and he stumbled Perry again.
Yeah, Perry doesn't have
Footed, moving forward, upright. He's leaving himself exposed.
He's not cutting the ring off. He's following Jake.
Like a zombie in this round.
Affected Perry. Another good, solid jab from Paul. Jake Paul doesn't get his first round knockout, but he does get a first.
Just walking straight, chin in the air. Doing this is going to get caught with a big shot.
Hands up by his head, slip, get inside, only punch after.
Hand perfectly placed.
He slipped a combination.
This could be over here.
Finisher when he gets opponents hurt.
Mike's legs are walking.
Walking someone down.
No.
You think moment in this fight for all the fans that are here. Shield.
See, that was great stuff from Jake. He doesn't want to.
At all.
Zero, yeah.
At all. Boxing, keeping distance. He bust up the eye.
Throwing power with the jab.
Setting traps. Walking side to side, setting
Do you see any path to victory here for Mike Perry?
I don't. It's a good hook he landed right there.
Hold the phone.
I mean,
Make the fight dirty. Make the fight dirty. Frustrate Jake.
And I know what you're saying, Ariel, but one thing about
Jake, I did the same exact thing in the same arena.
Yeah.
But yet,
You can never count Mike Perry out.
Big right hand. Because it's right.
Palm of his hand.
He's going to put his hands up, Gabe. Don't waste your breath. He's not going to put his.
Yeah, this is a high pace.
That takes our energy.
And you know, man, when you're hitting a guy with your best, that breaks you down a bit.
His cardio has never been the greatest, but still in late.
I just can't believe Mike Perry is walking down Jake Paul. It's just wild to see after how that first round went.
nice. Get too comfortable as he comes in because Paul could crouch. There's a left from.
Oh, that left
Perry.
hook.
Not slip to your left on the jab. Not against.
Two.
Man, that's a beautiful shot right there by Jake. It's almost like
He's looking down low. He's either going to throw the.
Mike Perry.
Jake. And you know, right there, right here, he needs to cut the ring off. He's following Jake too much.
This is that moving target we talked about. It's hard to hit a moving target.
And I think there's a cut on the head of Jake Paul now.
Yep.
And now Perry's trying to bully Paul.
All the way back now.
Well, you know, it's.
Jake having a hard time.
And that blood is only going to fuel Perry. But he's controlling the pace.
Nice straight left hand by Mike Perry as he switched to southpaw.
Right down the pipe from Paul.
He switched to southpaw, and Jake.
That's a big mistake.
Francis made that mistake too against Anthony Joshua.
You can see the power right there by Jake.
It's been him down off of counters, just like.
When Jake tried to sit down on a couple of hard shots, didn't work.
Here comes the overhand, guys. That's the setup there for the overhand.
Yeah, that's a setup. He's testing him.
Perry is giving as good as he's getting.
Oh,
That got his equilibrium off. In the time.
powerful jab by Jake.
That feels like.
Perry. Unfortunately, we know that's not in his game plan.
That's
to
the
do so. Yeah.
Get the 8 count. Try to recover.
Perry.
It stopped him in his trap. Good body shot by Jake.
Either way, how about
Perry trying to.
He was, but this is not as smart of the ring when you're hurt.
Rope is a.
Oh,
for the referee taking a look at Perry? More power punch could seal the deal for Platinum.
When you're expecting just an overhand right or an uppercut, and you get a side as well, it's difficult to deal with.
I think Jake's going to set him up with a left hook.
Now everything's there.
Everything's there.
We saw that. 15 power shots landed.
Did the job, but the jab set it up.
Yeah.
That's what Perry's. He's jabbing. The lateral motion we talked about earlier on.
Starting to lean over, Gabe might be susceptible to a big uppercut.
With the jab. Jake knows he's busting him up.
He's
Look at
That's not going to happen.
And slip right inside that strong leg.
It honestly,
Perry, he's become a punching bag.
Oh, Todd, I like to see you go and punch that punching bag and see what happens.
Jake's in full control right now.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, man.
They have too much. He's opening up that left hook for him.
How much more can Mike Perry take?
and it might not be enough.
You know, I think
Credit to Perry, who's still coming out for more. He says, I can handle.
Gabe, if you were in Mike's corner, what do you...
see right there.
Oh,
see that?
nice
See
left
that?
hook.
He got
Foul. Slipping inside, cutting it. He needs to buy real estate.
There's the jabs you were talking about.
Oh.
Hand! This may be it! Right hand! And he's down front!
Oh.
And now wave it off! Oh!
Consistently, that's the view that's
10, gentlemen, the end comes at the official time. 1 minute.
He promised to knock out it. Perry, Gabe, you've seen Jake Paul.